Hello everyone, myself Girish with Creo Tutorials. I'm here with the new session that is getting started with Creo sketching. Okay, agenda here is to deal with the same sketcher workbench, the Creo, and we'll see the sketching tools, how to use them, geometric and dimensional constraints, how to apply, and fully defining the sketch, and what and all the alternative ways to deal with this fully defining the sketches. And few of the exercises as well. So we'll start with the basic sketch and then intermediate level and quite advanced level. So yep, so let's get started. If you're new, if you're completely new to the workbench, this is the tutorial which will help you a lot. Okay, the first thing is you can customize your interface by using the file and options. There you can directly go with the sketcher. Okay, don't worry about all this. Here one changes make sketching plane parallel to the screen and lock the user defined dimensions. These two will help you to deal with the sketcher workbench properly, and remaining things you can customize it accordingly. In the model display, I'll set it to isometric. Okay, that's the only difference with the default and mines. I'll start with the new and part template, and you can refer the planes. Before that, you can set the unit system, go to the model properties. Here units, it is in inches by default. You can change it to mmgs. So while setting 1 inch equal to 1 m, you can set it for now. Okay, so whatever you're doing in mm now, it will be the same. uh, Fine, so the sketch you could see, I'll just select the front plane and I'll start working on it. So if you want, you can hide the planes. Sometimes it will create the issues, so I'll hide it for now. Okay, so the important step is always start from the origin and try to draw the rough sketch here. So I can use the tools. I'll use the line tool. Shortcut is L. You can do that. You can draw a random sketch like this. Okay, so even one line here. Once you are done with this, you can simply double click the middle cursor button, or you can press escape. Now to define vertical, just select the line and just define it, and to mirror it, just select hold the sketch and just select the reference axis. The dimensioning, don't worry about these all the dimensions, just define the dimension. Just select the dimension, line, middle cursor button, so you'll get the dimensions. Can apply the same thing. Okay, same here, just select the line, press the middle cursor button. Okay, and you could able to define the dimensions. Whatever the dimension you are seeing, these are just temporary dimensions. If you want, you can use them, you can edit them, or if you want, you can just simply leave it like this. Now whether the sketch is fully defined or not, if you want to check it, what you can do is you can simply move the sketch by just dragging the edges and lines like this. Okay, so I want to just give the relation between the axis and the edge. You can select these two by holding the control. Okay, and use the coincident relation. Fine. Yeah, so once you're done with this, the sketch is done. So you can activate these things by using the hide show options. Well, so this is how you can deal with the simple sketch. Now we'll see one more exercise, the exercise number 2. Here I'll use the line tool. Again, I'll draw the rough sketch like this. First thing is this much only, and this side I'll draw this much. Okay, and then the arc you can use, 3-point arc is also there. Sometimes it will create the inappropriate shapes, so I recommend you to use the circle and trim it. Okay, so again arc, let me try it again. To come out of this, you just need to press the middle cursor button, that's all. Okay, yeah, so now to come out of this, again middle cursor button. To change the dimensions, just double click on the dimension. Actually you can't change this because it is somewhere constrained. What I'll do is I'll simply delete this. First I'll define these all the dimensions properly. So this is 20, 30, this is 50, and 40 this one, and 50. Okay, you can drag them, place it wherever you want. Once you're done with that, now you can assign the arc by using the center arc. Just select the point, not there, middle cursor button to come out of this. Just drag it like this. So radius should be 20, and then yes, still the line is extended. You can use the coincident symbol. Just select these 2 points. So it shows it has the over constraint relation. So you can try to delete one of these, or else you can delete this one horizontal. Okay, the suggestion box will help you to just remove which relation exactly you're looking for. You can just select from the highlights. We'll see one more now. You can delete this. So the third one is quite easy. Okay, so this one, you can use the line tool, L shortcut. Okay, like this you can draw the random rough sketch. Okay, so I'll simply draw it like this. So once you're done with this, middle cursor button to come out of this. So I'll change these dimensions only. I'm not gonna assign the new. So this is 10. Could say at your left side. Okay, 20, and then this dimension, it is 20, and this is also 20. Now this line should be horizontal. Just click on it, just select make horizontal. Okay, dimension you don't need to specify because the total distance is that much, so you can simply undo that one. If you want, you can remove other relations and you can assign the same thing, but for now it's okay. Okay, undo this. So if you want to check whether the sketch is fully defined or not, you can simply drag the points and check. Okay, well, so we'll see one more. So to draw everything, it is very difficult, so what I'll do is I'll draw only half of this section, so like this. Okay, so once you're done with this much, you can press middle cursor button, just select the circle and add the same thing here. Don't refer the references, okay, or else it will be very difficult to adjust it. I'll mirror everything, select all and just select the axis. Okay, now dimensioning part, you can simply edit these dimensions only. It's not 70, okay, it's 70. And next thing is the other dimensions. The distance between these two is 50. So I repeat, if you want to define the dimension, just select the references and just press the middle cursor by hovering where you want to place it. Okay, it has the over constraints. Right now it is okay, don't define it. So you can change this dimension, it is 30, and this distance is 15. That is also fine. The length, overall length is 40 actually. 30 plus 10 it is given, so you can define 40. And from here to center it is 10. Okay, and the diameter is 10. Yep, that's all. To check whether it is fully defined or not, what you can do is you can simply come out of all the tools and simply drag this. You could see it is not coincident with the origin. You can simply double click on the dimension, you can make it 0. That is one way, or else you can hold the control, select these 2 point and the origin, make it coincident. Okay, this is how you can fully define it, and drag the lines to check the same. It's done. Same thing, we'll try this sketch, kind of quite easy one. Okay, I'm gonna draw the rough sketch. Sometimes you won't access the references, so you can simply leave it now. You can proceed further to complete the rough sketch like this. Okay, and I just need to mirror everything. Just select the mirror and just replicate the same. Dimensioning, it is not exactly coincident. Just select the both and make it coincident. Same as it of SolidWorks. Okay, I'll just define the distance between these two. No, I'll just define the distance of this first. It is 30 total, and then remaining it is 10, and same thing from here to here it is 10. Okay, and then this also 10, so I don't need to do it because overall is 30, and it will take that dimension automatically. It is 20. Distance between these two is 15 that I'll assign. Yeah, so even this is 10. That's done. I think so, but still I think it is not aligned with the origin, so make it same. The controls, just select these two. Coincident. Okay. Yep. This is how we can deal with this. I'll take one more sketch. This time I'll draw only quarter section. Okay, only the half of half. Okay, so let me just again start with the origin. So I'll draw only the quarter like this. So I need to mirror everything. So here you can select the point to mirror. If I just select hold the sketch, and mirroring with the point is not possible, what you can do is draw a line again, select. If I make the reference as well, it doesn't work, I think. Yeah, even reference access will not help you to do this. I'll convert this one to normal line. Okay. Okay, this is creating the issue. So what I'll do is I'll just select each and every entities one by one. Okay. Let's say no, it is not at all working. Okay, it's better to select one by one itself. Hold the control, just select these entities, not this one. Just use mirror and just select this. Okay. Yeah, same thing. You can select everything here because we have the reference access. And delete this one. We don't need this. Fine. So finally, we just need to dimension accordingly. Can use the smart dimension. Same thing. 10. It is also 10. And this distance is 15. And from, okay, this is 20. From here to here it is 10. Yeah, the middle one, the distance is 5. So you can assign the same. Double click on this and just change. Okay. But still it is, I think, under defined. From the origin it has certain distance, so I'll mark it 0. Now it is fully defined. Okay, so this is how we can just deal with this particular sketch, the exercise. I'll go ahead with the quite intermediate one. You could see first I'll draw the rough sketch, that is 2 circles. Okay, then you can just hold the shift and middle cursor button and drag it to just move away. In Creo 7 or 3 it wasn't available. Okay, you can draw all the rough sketches, the lines and rectangles like this. Once you're done with this, you can just assign the dimensions. So this is 25. From this edge to this it is 10. Okay, and here to here is also 10, and distance between these two is 96. And okay, this is 0. In these two lines it is 96. I'll assign the same. Oh, fine. So from here to here it is not the angle. Something went wrong in selection. This line and this point, it is 120. Yeah. So we are done with these things. Now just to add this dimension is not required. If it is in blue, it is movable. Okay, you can change these things. So you can use the circle and trim it. You can use even the arcs, but I feel very complicated to use these arcs. So you could see this might help you to create it. Sometimes it will just create the abnormal lines. So this is fine. This is 150 radius and this is 45 radius. That is done. Tangents is there, but extract segment I need to trim it. I'll use the delete segment and you can trim it as well at the top like this. Okay. Dimensioning, these are left, it is 150. Inside one is 50. Okay, I think it's fully defined. Could try to move it. Yep, no issues with this. Quite simple one, right? We'll deal with the last sketch now. So this is quite easy but a bit tricky. So you could see the sketch at your right side here, right? So rough sketch I'll draw 3 circles like this. Can even drag the sketches, remember that. Okay, rectangle is needed. Just hold the shift middle cursor button and just drag it to move auto pan control. Same thing. Dimensions are 25 and 12. Actually from the outermost edge to the center it is 12.5. You can assign the same. In Creo, this is the only issue because the dimensions, if you don't provide properly, it will take automatic dimensions, parametric it is. So actually it is radius 50, not the diameter. So this I need to make it coincident so that I can have the relation between these two. Hold the point actually, not the edge. This one and this circle. Yeah, that is done. This should be brought downwards. Okay, I'll change the dimension. The radius is 20, diameter 40. Okay, but now to move this, it will create the issue. I think there might be some issues with the dimensions. As I said, the diameter of this particular two circles is 100. So if you try to adjust it, it won't. So even you can change this. Okay. I'll delete this relation for now. Okay, you can drag it out to adjust. Now I'll try these two coincident. Okay, this side, if I make it, it is creating the issue because I know the thing is there's something wrong with the dimension. I just need to change the value of that. This is 65, no issues with that. Yeah, only this is the way. Now I can able to deal with this. And okay, this is 25. That is also wrong. Now I can deal with this. But still I can remove this constraint that is horizontal or vertical, so that you can just have the same thing. Now this is fine. I can just simply delete the segments which is not needed. Just select the delete segment and remove this, even this one. Yep. uh, Quite easy but complicated. The dimensions were not proper, so remember, while doing the Creo parametric designs, assign the dimensions properly. Fine. Can use this hide show option to just preview the same. Well, so that's all about this session. Coming to the summary, we have gone through the introduction to sketching tools, which all tools are there, how to use them, and then geometric constraints and dimensional constraint, how to assign them, even fully defining the sketch. So by using the elements and the geometrical constraint, relating them, dragging them, you could able to adjust it. In different exercises, we have gone through from intermediate to advanced level. Yep, that's all about the session. I thank you all to just supporting. Please do like and subscribe. Thank you. Stay tuned.